Should have been a cowboy. Should have learned to roll it right. R.I.P., man.
R.I.P. Toby Keith, TK, dude. TK, we're
God, we lost a good one, guys.
We lost a good one here today,
American
boys.
legend, though, but he left the legacy
Gary
behind.
had no idea it fucking happened.
How did he die?
Stomach cancer.
Stomach cancer. Yeah, that's a bad one, dude. That's a bad one.
That's what happens whenever cocaine crystallizes in your tummy, man. I'm serious.
Stop, dude. You know I got anxiety about that
I
shit.
care
You
about
know I got fucking anxiety about that, bro. Stop talking about that shit.
I care about my buddies.
Hey, before
I got friends in low players.
Before we get any further into this podcast, I forgot this from the last episode, so I need to fucking crank it up at the top. This podcast is brought to you by Prize Picks, okay? Right now, football season's damn near over, but they're going to hold me on until baseball season. Well, baseball's kind of my jam. Tights, butts, drive me nuts type shit. Use promo code Uncle Lazer, all right? And you're going to get $100, especially at the start of baseball season, it'll be extra $100. So just tap in, use promo code Lazer, the whole 9 yards, get on this money train. All right, anyways, Gary, we can't talk about you getting arrested because
It's a long court order. Let's just put
court
it
order, but the court order's almost up, so we should be able to talk about it in the coming podcast.
Next episode with Kyle, we'll talk about the whole tour. How about
Hey,
that?
how about that?
How about that?
Hey,
let me
how
tell
about
you
that?
something.
Also, shout out Old School Hats. They sent us these Plan Bs and Twisted Tees hats, and they're the best, dude. They make the best hats. Thank you.
Nice.
And if you're interested in sponsored podcasts, just DM us. I
Yeah, just send-
We're holding on by a fucking thread right now, boys.
Hey, just Venmo me.
Just Venmo me, dude. Send me a fucking card in the mail.
Mothman!
Mothman. Anyways, let's get into it. Dude, Bobby, you cut that reel for
What?
for the Ghetto Boy song, the cover.
Oh, yeah,
And that's
dude,
a
my mom's
fucking
playing tricks
bop and
on
a
me.
half
Yeah.
right now, dude.
Yeah.
It's probably the best video I've had on YouTube.
Wait,
right?
what's
Trending-wise?
what's going on?
Bobby, you're probably the most talented person in this room.
Oh, stop that.
You know what?
Stop, guys.
Let me be a fucking host here. Y'all give it up, okay? My man, Oklahoma born and raised.
Oklahoma
Then
born and
went to
raised.
the Floridas.
Just like Toby Keith.
Oh,
God
shit.
damn, I didn't even
Yeah.
know that.
I got
You know, the man
friends
needs no
in-
fucking introduction. Y'all get up for Matt Ross, a great comic and good friend of mine. Dude.
Yeah,
How the
man,
hell you
let's
doing,
do
bud?
it.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude. We
And Garth Brooks, Oklahoma.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah.
Goats.
You mean Chris
All of you.
Gaines, dude?
Yeah.
Shit, Matty. My bad. We got a little fucked up prior to coming on, so like I said,
Dude,
we're
so
just-
Lisa Ann got kicked out of your show?
Yeah.
They
Motherfucker.
just started
Motherfucker.
I'm sitting over there like, hey, we're just gonna call
You know,
Matt Rife the whole time.
I've
I go,
only heard that, like, people say, you know who calls me Matt Rife is
Assholes.
you two and drunk white women at my show.
That's
When
not
they
necessarily bad.
when
though.
they hear me get brought up, I go up there and they go, Matt Rife.
Oh
Are you
no!
being serious?
It's always like drunk white girls. It's always shows on 6th
Yeah.
on the weekend.
But
It's
they're
always
not. They're
like-
not doing it as a joke. They're serious.
No, they don't actually think I'm Matt Rife.
Oh, they just go.
No, the girls in the
Yeah.
20-person crowd at Maggie Mae's on 6th Street don't
shit,
think
dude.
I'm Matt Rife.
All right, dude,
Gary.
so you're basically saying I'm a toxic female woman. Is what
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, we can get into
Hey,
that in a
see what I
little
did
bit.
there? That's a deep cut for those of you that don't know. Now you know. Follow me, though. That's Gary. Gary. I'm trying to get rich and famous so I get my kid back. Continue.
What do you do?
I'm a hustler.
Because you're always around.
Timestamp that, dude. Yo, what do you even fucking do, dude?
No, I'm an award-winning.
God damn it, man.
I'm
Good
an
to see you,
award-nominated podcast producer.
Oh, wow, okay.
He doesn't even believe me.
Maddie.
That's the only thing I've said that's
But
true so far.
before we go any further, though, so you're fucking. Give me that little lap story. Like you grew up in Oklahoma City, correct?
I grew up in Oklahoma City.
And then moved to Orlando when?
No, I moved to West Palm. It's like 2 hours south of Orlando in 2016 for rehab. Well, technically, I went to rehab in Texas, and then they said, we think you should go to Moore in Florida.
Oh, shit. So you're bad off.
And I was like, okay, I'll go to Moore because, that's fine. So then I went there, and then when you move from Oklahoma and you end up in Florida, you're not like itching to go back to Oklahoma. I love
Yeah.
Oklahoma City, but I was like,
Dude, some of the finest women I've ever seen in my life.
In Oklahoma City?
Swear to God.
Dude, he says
And
that about
Norman.
everywhere.
you know what it is?
And Norman, dude.
You know what it is?
Bro,
I
I'm
think
telling
Texas, Oklahoma, I think this area, they're real people. In Florida, they're not real
They're all-
people.
yeah.
They're all
Bunch of
they're-
lizards.
They're all
Plastic City.
yeah, it really is. It's all BBLs
that's what you
and
mean,
fucking lip fillers and shit.
Like Miami.
Which has its place. Don't get me
Oh
wrong.
yeah, no,
I mean,
it's great.
listen, I'm not.
not not good.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
If you're watching this podcast and you thought that guy's cute and I just described you, I would still,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
still not gonna push you
Have
away.
sex.
I'd still have sex.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, sex is awesome.
Timestamp that. Hey, you know what I'm saying, dude?
Yeah.
Well, how'd you get that barbecue stain on your white T-shirt, dude?
It's a Timber Girl deep cut.
I've got friends in barbecue places.
So you move out there for rehab and shit, and then like you just kind of stay out in Florida, or what? You don't want to?
Yeah, I was in a halfway house. These guys are crazy. And then
You're in a halfway house. What's that like? Is everybody in there actually nuts? I've never
Yeah, I mean,
asked.
dude, I mean, rehab and living in a halfway house are very
Similar?
Similar. It's very crazy people. Yeah, for sure.
And it's all drug addicts, or is it also like felons and shit like that? People like
because that's the thing. Like, I feel like when I was young, you hear a halfway house, it's a place that people go once they leave prison. But everyone that I've ever been in or had any experience with is all drug addicts.
Okay.
Drug addicts, alcoholics, people trying to get sober.
But there are people that have been in prison.
Oh, many of the
Yeah.
diagram of drug addicts and,
Yeah,
and
that's kinda coincides.
prisoners. Yeah, it's almost a complete
Now, in
circle.
that halfway house, are y'all set up like at summer camp where there's like bunk beds like right next to each other?
When
you got your own room. And
when
shit?
I was in rehab, it was 6 people to a room, and it was 3 bunk beds a room. And then the halfway house I was in, it was just me and one other guy in the room.
that's not bad.
It wasn't that
That's
bad.
like college.
Some of them are bad.
pretty much college.
You didn't go
Yeah.
to college. You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Shut up, dude.
I hung out with
Let the
people
guy
in
talk.
college, you know.
Yeah. I went to rehab whenever I was in college. I was actually a freshman in college, and I went to rehab at Center Point.
Hell yeah.
Starlight. Shouts out Starlight. Shouts out Mama D in the kitchen. Hell yeah. She held it down. I was eating healthily. I mean, that's the most healthy I've probably ever
Fat
been.
titty
was
in the
around-
boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 30 days you're in rehab is the healthiest you've ever been.
Yeah.
What'd you
Have
go
you,
to
have you
rehab
been to
for?
prison?
No.
Okay, so you got into a halfway house just because you were that bad
Yeah,
off on
they
drugs?
just send you from. It's like it's the idea of stepping slowly back into like you're in rehab where you're locked down. You have no fucking phone. You have
It's a
nothing.
step-up program?
I'm jerking off to magazines. Like it's a whole
Nostalgia.
thing. Yeah, dude. We went. They took us out off campus, is what they would call it, to get a haircut. And I was flipping through a magazine, and I saw a nice little ad for a Victoria's Secret's bathing suit. Ooh. And then once you get that, it really does kind of turn into prison. Because I'm like, if you give for cigarettes, I'll lend this. It's like a little tiny like I ripped it out and put it in my pocket. And I was jerking off to that for a while.
Because when you quit doing
Jerking off to
drugs, you did
memories.
get super hard.
Oh, when you're on heroin, it's impossible to come. And then when
guy
you're
gets
not
it.
when you're not on heroin, it's impossible not to come. It's all you want to do.
Yeah.
And it's super easy to do.
Damn,
Dude, I would
might want to try.
I'm telling you, dude.
No.
Were you shooting it, snorting it, smoking it?
I started smoking it, and then you gotta go. I was in Oklahoma. It's all tar. It's not like
Black
powder.
tar
So
from
then-
Mexico?
So you go. You know what the fuck is up? Yeah.
Oh no, Gary was strung out on.
I was probably close. I never been to a halfway house, and I ran away from a rehab, but I was probably right behind you. I'm from Dayton, Ohio, so that's where all that shit fucking.
yeah,
but we had
yeah.
China White, so it was way different.
Yeah. No, it was all tar. So I smoked it, and then I went to shooting.
Is there ever any fentanyl in black tar?
You know what? I think so probably now, but I remember
Not then.
I got out of the game before fentanyl was really
Same.
hot,
Hey,
which was
smart
nice.
man here.
But it was kind of coming around. My mom would leave newspaper clippings every once in a while of somebody who accidentally got a hold of fentanyl, like at my house, like on my doorstep, which is like super sad, but also kind of hilarious.
Dude,
She cares, dude.
Dude, straight up though, the other night, and this is like when I was with you, we were at Creek and Cave and we bought some powder off of a guy I didn't know that well. It's been a while back. And everybody was doing it. We were cool. When we went to Kung Fu, we got there and I like tried to drink a beer and I started like dry heaving real bad. And I like went in the bathroom, was like throwing up, and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm dying on this shit.
You feel like your throat was swelling up?
Dude, like everything. I just feel like I was completely like just
Well,
fucking,
dude.
But dude, I fucking like got in my truck, didn't tell nobody, and like just drove home. And, like drove home. Like I'm safe at my house. I'll die there. You know
I mean,
what
I
I'm
wasn't even with you at this
saying?
point.
Yeah, I
so
know. I
could've
left.
been cool.
I just didn't even tell nobody. I didn't want to freak nobody out because then they start freaking out. I'm gonna freak out. And I got in that fucking truck and this is when I was still living in San Marcos.
Yeah.
So I drove all the way back there. And I knew in my bathroom I had good blow in there. So I was like, I don't know how this is gonna counteract, but let me see if I can pick myself back up. Well, I started doing that. It felt fine again. It felt incredible. And I started playing MLB baseball the show, and then I ran out of the good stuff. And so I went back in that bad bag and started feeling like shit again. And next morning I woke up and I was like puking blood. and I was like, I still felt kind of shitty. I went to the goddamn the doctor. And I had a stomach ulcer from all the Mexican food we'd been eating that fucking day prior, dude. Like, no bullshit.
Dude.
But that made me, I guess something affected, I don't know, dude. But I was like, that was the first time I was like, oh shit, I might die.
Chemical reactions, man.
Dude, that sounds like you got the measles. You know, there was a measles outbreak at CVG.
Yeah, dude.
The airport we were at, there was a
dude,
measles outbreak. I'm not making this up.
You're a fucking...
I'm a journalist.
I'm just glad they
What
didn't
do you
find you in
even
the
do,
lake,
dude?
bro.
Now he's a journalist, I guess.
Yeah, you know, dude, I'm a
that's what I
painter. We'll
do.
just be anything we want to be today, huh?
No. I'm not a fucking liar, dude.
This is an example of how not to be us three for sure, the regulars. You know what I
I'm
mean?
doing fine. You're probably in the worst shape.
What are you
of all.
talking about, dude? I literally am an award-nominated podcast.
I'm on tour. What are you talking about?
I just cracked 100,000 subs. I got 50 million views in 5 months. That's 10 million views a month.
On what? On what?
Let's get. However, if you need a
YouTube?
consultation.
Is that on YouTube?
Yeah,
Cool, man.
It's
That's
easy,
real-
dude.
that's real
It's
neat.
easy. I'm a genius.
I guess, whatever.
Yeah.
You're the most talented. Though,
Thanks,
so
man.
it's
I
fine.
appreciate
I stand
that.
by that.
Most talented,
And I-
least
myself
successful. Talent doesn't
included.
mean shit without work ethic. You look like shit.
I mean, I think I work pretty hard, dude. I just
I think you look good. Your hats are always
whatever,
really
dude.
big too.
Hey,
which
so
I
tell me
think is
about how you
cool.
do heroin.
fucking hair is huge.
You've got so much hair, dude. I remember
Yeah,
the
dude.
first time I
Let it
saw you.
down.
I saw you a couple times before we actually met, just like in passing places. And I remember I had to
Just let it
ask
down.
Christina. I was like, "Does he have a lot of hair? Because his hats are fucking huge."
Yeah, dude. My sombreros, dude. That's just how I do it. But yeah, let's take it down for the people one.
Yeah.
Fuck it, dude.
Fucking pull it all
let's
out. All right.
podcast.
Anyways, yeah, carry on. Thank you, dude.
Wow.
No, honestly,
Jesus Christ.
you've got more talent than both these guys combined. So I
Whoa,
appreciate
dude.
that.
Why don't y'all just start a fucking
Hey,
podcast?
Georgia,
together,
you're
man?
also more talented than us, dude.
It's just gonna be. It's just gonna be Matt and Bob.
I got
complimenting
arrested
each
for
other.
littering, dude. I'm a criminal.
Littering and
Littering and.
Dude, this is chaos. But listen,
That's what we do. We're having a good time.
You guys are staying on character. I mean, it's called Your Drunk Uncle's podcast, right?
yeah,
And
yeah.
it's
I mean,
1
look,
p.m. and you guys are drunk. I mean, that's amazing.
I know.
You guys had to
I'm
do
not
it.
drunk.
dude. You know we do it for the love of the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
It's really,
I believe it.
You know why fucking say you're gonna do it and then just not be it? the
Why
whole
not
way?
be the real thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know, dude.
No.
Wait, are you guys all uncles?
You know, I
Yeah,
can't see my
kind of.
kid, dude. I'm a felon.
That doesn't mean you're not an uncle. Just
I'm a dad. That was the point.
Well, not anymore, dude.
yeah.
Technically, I'm my kid's uncle. You know what I'm saying, baby? Come on.
You're the child
Sad
support
though,
guy.
dude,
You
for
know
real.
what I'm saying? Dude?
Yeah, I'm way behind. Hey, Venmo me.
No, anyways, Maddie, so how long have you been doing comedy? Shit like that.
like 4.5 years, something like that.
When did Risk really start jumping off and popping to you? Like, when did you know, like, all right, I'm in this motherfucker for the long haul?
Well, I mean, I've never felt like I didn't want it. Like I've always felt like once I started it, I was like, this is what I'm gonna do. But it was like a year, like Thanksgiving of like last year, where like my videos, like I started posting more clips, and
Yeah.
then reels came out, and videos started going a little bit, not as dramatically as I would want it to, but then.
Sure.
Moving out here has been a big thing for people, just because I was in such a smaller scene where it was like being funny out there, like being one of the funnier people there. It's like being like, the skinniest person on a fucking Carnival cruise ship. It's like, all right, like that's good, but so
It's a great fucking
That's a
analogy.
great line, dude.
so coming out here,
Yeah.
where there's other funny
Competition,
people,
yeah.
and then seeing that I can handle my own here.
It's
has
kind of
been-
sharpened iron,
Yeah,
sharpened iron.
100%, 100%. Yeah.
Couple irons in the fire.
What do you even do? Yeah. I mean, we still are figuring out, dude.
Obviously, you tap dance on the weekends. Jesus Christ.
I'm a cobbler, dude.
Yeah, I was about to say, did you make those yourself?
They look like shoemaker shoes.
Yeah, dude, makes Rice Krispie treats in
How
a
about
tree.
that? How about
Matt
this
Rife
guy?
gave me those.
I got the fucking
Oh,
the nursing
God,
home
I
12.
can't-
dude.
You really
bought
do,
those.
dude. Those are everybody's grandpa
Dude.
has had those within the last 6 months
do
of
those
his
come
life.
do those come with the tennis ball that's cut out and put on the bottom of the
Yeah,
walker?
yeah, you bet, dude. I actually got him under the couch. Anyways,
Anyways,
Yeah, dude. Nice boots too. Dude. Fuck you.
anyway,
And what's big tattoo guy, huh?
big tattoo guy.
What
You could say I have an addictive personality.
sing,
coming
boy,
right back.
dude.
We'll be right back.
Yeah.
That's good work, though, dude.
Yeah, it's good because most of the time when people get leg tattoos, I'm like, well, that's fucking stupid. But yours are like,
No,
those are actually it flows really well.
Well,
dude.
I started it with this little tiny one. I just got it with like an ex-girlfriend that I had.
Yeah, see, if I'd have seen you just with that on there at one point in time, I'd be
it's fucking.
oh, yeah, what's this fucking guy? Huh?
The
But
amount of
this-
fucking douchebag like college kids I see that have like 2 tattoos up here and they're obviously wearing short shorts so
Just
that
to
you
show
can
it?
see
Yeah,
that
dude,
they have
it's so
those 2
frustrating.
tattoos. Like I'm
no,
like,
that's a
yeah,
badass.
I'm glad
that's
not
a
to be
good,
that.
That's a good leg sleeve, dude.
Well,
for
I got real friendly with my I shouldn't say it like that with my tattoo artist because he's gay. I didn't get too friendly with him.
Oh,
but,
okay.
you know.
Hey, it's all right. No judgment here, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, we like the homos.
Yeah, I accidentally got sucked off by one of them trans women the other day.
accidentally.
Yeah,
I've been doing that shit on purpose,
I thought
dude.
it was a woman. I thought it was a woman, and then we got there, and it was it was a dude.
It is.
I was already
It's a
kinda
woman.
there.
I mean, how was it?
I mean, after I came, I was like, kind of gay. Let me help you up, dude.
Nice.
I
You
will
dapped
say,
him up.
trans women
Damn.
give the best head. It's almost like
It's almost like they know.
yeah,
Right?
They're like it's an inside job, you could call it.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
dude,
know?
just
Stockholm
fucking
syndrome.
singers effortlessly
Dude, he's
over
just
here,
throwing it.
guys.
I'm telling you, Maddie, I saw you the first time I seen you, I think it was at Seeger show. Or it was one of the shows at Sunset, dude.
It was the locals only show.
The locals only show, dude. And
Yeah.
you fucking went up there and fucking diced them people up. And I was like, oh, hell yeah. And
That
then,
crowd fucking sucked.
dude, but still, like, no, the next night when we were at the fucking bar show across the street from fucking Mothership,
man,
that
yeah.
was,
I
my
ate a
God. You literally were going,
fucking
this is why I hate these fucking shows.
Yeah.
And you walked out, dude. I was like, dude, that was rough, bro. So it's like, yeah, dude, you can fill a room. Like the guy was putting on, yeah, you can fill a room, but the show's fucking free. So they're not coming to,
No.
they're not coming to a comedy show. They're coming to a bar to drink beer.
They're getting
Yeah.
barked in off of 6th Street on like a Saturday.
Yeah.
So, and to be fair, that show is kind of good sometimes, but for the most part.
That night, it was just rough.
Yeah.
That
Lot of
was my
that.
first experience.
Lot
It
of
was
that.
rough.
It's a game of numbers, boys.
Yeah, that was the first time I remember. I think we were in a green room together at Sunset like over the summer, but I don't think we actually met.
Yeah.
That was the first time we talked and then we kissed.
We're
and
now
all
it's
that.
going to fucking. We're going to Orlando. We're going to Boca Raton.
Boca Raton.
on the 14th.
How's your Jewish following? There's a lot of them in Boca Raton.
Is there?
Yeah.
The ones
I'm not
that,
even being anti-Semitic. I just it's
It is what it
facts
is.
are facts.
Yeah.
A lot
Jews,
of really.
man.
A
They're out
lot
there.
of Jews. Yeah.
There's a lot of Jews in the world, dude, that might be following you. You got to start getting
Yeah.
your shit together. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You got to think about
Pick
that.
a side.
Yeah.
Wise words from Larry Bird. You know?
Who follows you more? Do you think it's more like Palestinians or Jews?
Oh no,
Like-
Jews definitely, dude. Look at the guy. He's white.
Hey, they're all just fluttering around underneath our feet right now as we speak in
Yeah,
tunnels,
and
dude. It's
the
fucking
tunnels
great.
that they dug.
They know what's going on.
Oh,
Have you not seen the- have you
Yeah,
seen
the
those
blood
videos,
mattress and
right?
shit. Yeah, dude, that's
Yeah,
weird.
did you see the mattress?
I didn't. Yeah, no, the mattress is new.
Dude.
A new thing
Oh yeah,
here.
There's a
was
bunch of
mattress,
blood
a
right on the-
stain on the mattress. All these little small.
But
miniature
right
mattresses.
at the end of it.
Right at the end of it.
Look, dude. You know what? Let's stop talking about this.
Right, okay.
Oh, can we not talk about that?
It's just probably not, I mean,
yeah,
murky
yeah.
waters, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, dude.
Well, I don't want it to get the channel.
my
fucking-
fault,
No,
I'm
you're
sorry.
right, dude. You're right. They
Yeah,
can't-
I
they
guess I
couldn't-
don't ever
They
really-
couldn't stop us even if they stopped us, dude. Fuck them, dude. How about these beers?
Why are your fucking boots so pointy, dude? Are you retarded or something? Those are so fucking dumb, dude.
Good God. Just trying to fucking kick and stab something at the same time.
Dude, they look like the little Mexican boots that point all the way up.
Yeah. Ram's horns.
Which way's up?
Okay.
Yeah.
I will say this: I don't understand boots. Are they comfortable?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, when you break them in and they
When you
last
break
a
them
really
in,
long
they
time.
last forever. And like,
Yeah, when you break them in and they last forever.
really, it's just kind of. Yeah, man.
It's meant for horse
I-
riding.
you-
really.
yeah.
Did you just literally repeat what Bobby says, dude? I mean, what the fuck? What is going on around here, dude? It's out of control.
you all right?
Hey, us four should get out of here and start a mariachi band.
Yeah,
What?
I'm
A
actually,
mariachi band?
you got the shoes for it.
A mariachi band?
I'll play drums.
hey, I'll carry y'all's equipment, dude. With my fucking Worthos.
Another hour's guitar tech in the building. Thank you.
Hey, that's me.
But yeah, man, it's been tough out here these past couple days.
Yeah, How's
really-
it? Tell us about it.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude,
man,
you really
this-
want to talk about it? So
Yeah.
fuck,
Please.
hey,
We-
I mean-
fuck that we got a guest. So let's hear about Gary's fucking.
No,
No,
yeah,
I'm just- I mean,
you
I'm just-
obviously want to talk
Yeah,
about
hey,
you.
I got 4 hours of sleep because I edited for 19 hours straight because I put it off for 6 fucking days. Like, quit saying it like you're doing hard work. You're a fucking piece of shit.
We walk in, he's on his fucking couch in a fucking hoodie
Passed out with a
with
beer
a
in
Miller
the
Lite right next to him, dude. I mean, that's
Dude, you're
life. baby.
trash.
Dude,
Let me get
hey,
back
look,
to Maddie, dude.
let me explain something to you about being white trash and being addicted to drugs. Builds
it.
character.
It does build character. Yeah,
Sick transition. I do like that.
yeah.
It's a fucking.
He's done it before. Yeah, no, it does. But we never had accessibility to heroin where I was from.
Really?
Like, we always had.
Wait, where were you from?
I was like south of Houston, but in the country, like fucking
yeah.
like southwest, like Brazos River lowland and shit like that. So. And we had
Y'all have like meth out there?
We
or
had chicken
something?
speed. Yeah, we had chicken
Yeah.
speed.
Chicken speed.
Chicken speed.
Chicken speed.
That's
Yeah.
not something I've heard.
What is
Really?
that?
That's all it was.
I don't know what
Meth.
I know what meth is, but I
Yeah.
don't know what the specific genre of chicken
I
speed.
think that's
what
just a
is-
nickname for it?
Yeah, just a nickname of an amphetamine. Yeah.
Yeah, meth is easy to get in rural areas because you can just buy the Sudafed
Yeah,
and
you
all
can
that.
fucking-
You
And
can
they
cook
steal
it.
the ammonia and all that shit,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, you cook it in a trailer,
Well,
which is where I imagine
didn't
you
really
lived.
ever know anybody that did heroin. Like my older.
Did you hear what he said?
What? What?
Listen to the
I
guest,
said
dude.
you
He
can
said
cook
he lived
meth
in a trailer.
which is like where I imagine you lived.
No, it was a house.
It was? Was it one of those houses? Wait, was it one of
It was
those?
the office building house at the trailer park, dude. You know what I'm saying?
It was one of those. It was one of those houses that you see on the back of like a huge semi truck on I-35. Where they can somehow just take the whole house somewhere.
A mobile home, if you will.
they call it. Yeah,
Portable
yeah,
water.
Yeah,
Portable.
he was living in it while it was being driven down.
I'm fucking smoking, man.
That's why they
But
call it speed.
I didn't really know anybody that did it. But my older cousin kind of got messed up on it there for a little while. But that was like when I was like in like my early teens, like 13, 14. So I really didn't. But yeah, like we never saw heroin. I mean, I don't know if I would have done. I don't like needles. Needles.
Well, you don't. Contrary to popular belief,
You don't like needles until you love needles. Like, that's really how it is.
I was gonna say, contrary to popular belief, a lot of people that do heroin just snort it.
A lot of people
At
do.
least when I was doing it.
Once you shoot it, it's
like, oh yeah,
dude, it's.
You ever speedball?
Yeah, I would do.
Come
like,
on.
I would do coke and heroin a lot in the same shot.
It's like a freight train running you over. You would love that
what?
shit, dude. It's the best thing ever of all time. It's
Dancing on the
cocaine and
line.
heroin, and you
Don't get
inject. You
ideas.
mix
Don't
it
be
in.
getting
you
fucking
put your
ideas,
heart
bro.
up, you put your heart down, your ears ring. When you shoot cocaine, your ears go. And it's really
that would
it's
freak me out.
super
No,
scary,
it's,
but
it's
it feels
literally like a freight train. It's like,
yeah, it's
awesome.
It's awesome.
Hey, it's literally the best thing I've ever done in my life.
Yeah, it's like a.
You ever
hug
mix any
from
other
your
drugs,
mom.
dude?
What?
You ever mix any other drugs?
I mean, I would do my trifecta was Xanax, heroin, and cocaine.
Oh, that's deadly,
That's
dude.
oh yeah.
Damn, Matt.
Yeah.
Oh god.
You eat some Xanax and then you shoot the fucking speedball. It's nice.
I never really did that much coke and heroin at the same time, but I would get drunk and then fucking snort heroin and take a Xanax.
See,
like
you,
a quarter
you
bar.
get some alcohol in your system and you take a little bit of Xanax, it's fucking lights
You're
out.
gone.
dude.
Yeah.
You're
But when you
gone.
do a heroin with it, it's you're not like dude. So if I'm drinking and I take a Xanax, I'm waking up in a field somewhere covered in blood.
Yeah,
you know what I
I've
mean?
done that.
But
Yeah,
if I'm drinking and taking Xanax and then you do a little bit of heroin, you're not really like as mobile. So you're not you're not as likely to get in trouble.
Yeah,
so you just
people-
feel really fucking good.
Yeah, people on heroin tend to be pretty stationary.
Yeah.
You're not really scattering around doing anything.
Kind of like ketamine.
Is it?
I did ketamine one time and my legs stopped working.
I mean, it's like it's a
it'll shut you
dissociative.
down.
Tranquilizer.
I was on Oxy at the time too.
Oh.
Damn, Matt.
Well, so I was on Oxy and I was at my buddy's house and his drug dealer came over, Jesus, shout out Jesus, it's actually his name, which I love. The tiniest little Mexican man in the world. And he had he was seriously very adorable. He's a family man, he loves his kids. I think he got deported. But
Fuck, dude.
he messages me on Facebook every once in a while.
Hell yeah,
And he says, I got deported.
boys are back in town.
The amigos are back in Mexico.
If you need me, I'll be in Juarez.
But he came over and he had like the actual like vial of ketamine, and I was like, well, I gotta do that. And then I don't even remember feeling effects. I just remember doing it, sitting on the couch, and then being able to like not stand up for quite a while.
Yeah.
You know. So,
Ketamine acts on opioid receptors.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it just probably made it even better.
Ketamine reminds me of a mixture between heroin and some type of psychedelic
Yeah.
to a degree. And then you get that dissociative feel. It really is. It's the best.
Ketamine-
with the exception of doing a fucking speedball.
Yeah. Ketamine. That's the best. Ketamine's kind of made a comeback. I don't know if you call it a comeback, but it's really having its moment now. Like white women love ketamine now. Like it's become a rave drug, which I don't know how long it's been that, but I feel like I know a lot of people who like casually do ketamine now.
Yeah, if you can do it.
That was me probably when you first met me, no doubt. You know what I mean? But I had to. I mean, it just made me not fucking function optimally. You know what I mean? I love it. I love how it makes me feel. I love to feel dissociated, but I have to like be fucking present if I'm gonna do anything with what I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
of
course.
I'm glad you can admit that now, because goddamn, dude, there was a time.
Oh, dude, I would have.
There was a time when you just. It was hard to be fucking around you, bro. Like I'm never one to tell anybody, yo, on some drug shit, like quit that, you know, because I'm like,
right now.
I ain't the fucking person to tell you
That's
that.
probably part of the problem.
But I mean, not even from like a drug use stance. Like that ain't none of my motherfucking business. So like, I'm not gonna tell you what the fuck. You grown ass man, right?
Right.
So from that point of view, but that was the one time when I was like, yo, you're fucking up, bro.
Yeah.
Like.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Yeah.
One time? One time for 2 years?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, there was
for the time, like, but I mean, like, dude, it was, dude, that shit's.
I spent two years of my fucking whole life literally in the clouds, showing up, just getting the job done with nothing special about it.
Look. I want to play devil's advocate though. How much creative shit did you get out of that? You know what I mean?
I mean, okay, so behind the curtain, that's cool, but like what I got while I was in that creative process, what I took from it, I could only take so much before it started to take from me. Does that fucking make sense?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like it was a benefit until it wasn't. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like how you said about needles earlier. Like
it's like you can look at every fucking rock star who was like addicted to drugs and was like it's the creative process, and they're all fucking dead now. So it's it's like at some point it takes back. You know what I mean?
Simple math, dude.
Scott Weiland, I said his name as an example because he's an example of somebody who was fucking awesome when he was on fucking drugs.
And then is bad now, or is he dead?
No, he's dead now, but which is what you're saying. But like when he quit doing drugs, and maybe he didn't totally quit doing drugs, but when he tapered it off, they all lose a little bit of that
you
fucking
lose the
riz.
spunk. Especially if you come out hot out of the gate and you're already strung out on the shit, right? So you already got your creative sound in that fucking metamorphosis. But like, if you like were creative prior to that and then got on the shit and got off, you still should have the ability to be back.
I definitely do, dude. Like that's one thing that I will say there. It's like it was retentive of me to go to that fucking place and bring back what I needed. That's what I'm saying. So I did that. You can only do that so much with anything, I think.
Yeah.
Before I said it starts to take from you.
Too much of a good thing, it can be a bad.
Did you get a lot of creative shit from doing drugs or
no,
what?
dude. Well, I didn't do comedy until I was sober. So
But you got material.
I don't even know what it's like. But yeah, I mean, looking back on my life, like I have stuff about like being sober and like stories from like when I was fucked up and shit. So yeah, for sure. But I can't even imagine. Like, I mean, even like watching some of you guys just like get drunk and go on stage. Like I get. People who smoke weed and go perform stand-up, it just doesn't make sense to me.
Really? Why is that?
Because I smoked weed to the point where it was kind of pointless to smoke it. But I remember what it was like when you got like really high.
Yeah.
And the thought of walking out from behind a curtain and then looking at a room full of people who are just staring at you scares the fucking shit out of me, dude.
I mean, dude, being too high, like being like on weed too high, it can suck. But dude, just being a good little buzz high, going up there, bro. It at least slows me down.
Yeah.
So because I'm too like already.
Did you get when you would get super stoned? Would you get like paranoid and stuff?
Well, yeah. I mean, when I first started smoking weed, like being like 15, 16, you smoke and then you freak the fuck out. And then
Splash
like
water in
you
your
think
face,
you think your mom's calling you all the time.
Yeah, everybody's looking at you. Everybody knows you're fucking high.
Yeah, it's like, God damn it,
You think your
dude.
mom's calling you all the time?
It's so
That
embarrassing,
resonates, dude.
Like, it's so embarrassing that guy at the gas station knows that I'm on weed right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's come full circle. It's come full circle to me, bro.
breathe.
Like I freak out a little bit now if I smoke. So
Well, dude,
I used to
that's
smoke every day.
That's the arc of weed. I think like it gets to the point where it doesn't really feel like it's doing much. But like for a lot of adults, it seems like it turns on them at some point.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, oh, now I'm 30 and I can't smoke weed anymore.
That's me right now.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I had to stop. So it was like, I I just won't anymore.
What do you think about this?
That's the complete opposite of me. I never smoked it when I was a teenager.
Right.
And now I smoke it.
I think it's one of the two. You either start it later in life, and then you just have you have that experience where you're like, oh, I can't believe now I do this. You smoke a bowl here and there, or you smoke your whole life, and then eventually those weird thoughts creep in at night when you're stoned and you're 30, and you're like, am I ever gonna do anything with my life? Like, you know what I mean? And then it turns on you.
Yeah, that's facts for sure.
Yeah, goddamn, that does happen though, dude.
You have those kind of thoughts?
Well, I know you do. I can tell you do, but
no, not at all. I'm fucking successful, dude. I'm rich. I got a house. I can't see my kid, dude. So that's cool.
Yeah,
dude. I was gonna say though that
big empty house.
What I've noticed is that there's a lot of people that do heroin that don't like smoking weed.
You missed it. You talked right over it, dude. That was a sick. Well, if you knew what you were fucking doing, we'd have a gold clip. Right
Did you hear what I said though?
Yeah. You're not wrong.
Why is that? Because I've dated a lot of chicks that did a lot of heroin and they never wanted to smoke pot.
Really cool. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Though? And none of them smoke weed.
I think that I smoked weed the whole time I was doing heroin, which is my favorite thing was to do heroin, smoke weed, and then smoke Newports until I couldn't fucking breathe anymore.
Dude, you would have got along with us. We would have been friends, dude.
Dude. Nah.
Good God.
But I think people, when they start doing heroin, that becomes the priority. All the money, everything goes to that. So I sold Xanax and weed, so I kind of always had those two things around.
Your
addiction. So, but like, if you are a full, fledged heroin addict, and that's where all of your money is going. So you're not smoking weed all the time.
Right.
And then when you do, if you don't smoke weed all the time, but you're a drug addict who likes drugs in excess, and you smoke a lot of weed, you freak the fuck out.
Yeah.
And you're in your head, which for me personally, heroin completely took me out of my head, which was kind of like the point of just like, it's just like, don't have to feel anything, don't have to deal with these thoughts and all that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, you're right. A lot of heroin addicts are like, fucking miss me with that shit.
It's weird, dude. Yeah. But we'll do speedballs.
Yeah, dude. But throw some coke in this spoon, dude. I'm going.
Spoon man.
Just like a
magically delicious.
Yeah.
So like a freight train through your veins. Huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a great way to describe it. Should try it. Should we get high?
I'm so down. You have no idea.
So when's the last time you shot up? How long's it been?
7.5 years, something like that. It's been October.
Yeah, when I first
7
met,
years.
I didn't have any idea, because you don't look like someone that used to get down on heroin. I mean,
thank God, dude. Wouldn't that suck?
Outside,
wouldn't it suck if you guys were like, yeah, you look like you did heroin?
Yeah, but I mean,
that would hurt my feelings so much.
Because I didn't even see you drinking at the show that time, so I was like, oh, he's probably just one of those, sober dudes. It's like just post up chill, gets cool leg tattoos, probably can kickflip, whatever the fuck he's into. You know what I'm saying? But
no kickflips.
But like then I saw you on that other podcast with Spencer, and Spencer just told me he used to be an addict too, and then y'all both got clean, and like not together obviously, but I was like, fuck, dude, that's crazy because I never would have thought that.
Yeah, I don't feel like I come across that way, and like on stage, I don't talk about it all the time.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. In your material, I didn't really. Yeah,
like I had this girl after a show at Vulcan. She came up to me. I did like 10 minutes. Didn't talk about being sober at all. The reason I don't is because like when I do that material, it's like most of my set, and it's like it's not stuff that I'm doing right now. So, but this girl came up to me. Didn't mention anything about it, and she just said, "You're sober." And I said, "What?" And she was like, "You had sparkling water on stage. That's a thing sober people do. What are you sober from?" And I was like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Might have been a lucky
What is that? Weird. She was, but she turned out to be the most annoying human being I've ever met in my life. So I was sitting there and she was talking, and then
I know who it is.
We'll see. I don't know. But she wasn't a comic, but just somebody in the crowd. And then she was like, my brother's sober. She was like, I just had a couple months sober, but she had a beer in her hand. She's like, I'm drinking. And I was like, yeah, it's kind of an issue. We've all been talking about it. And she just looked at me and she was like, that isn't funny.
That's actually fucking brilliant.
Fuck her, dude. That's hilarious.
And I was like, yeah, it is. I'm doing a bit. I'm joking. Like, obviously, you don't have a drinking problem. Or maybe you do. I don't fucking know you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then she was like, I just don't find stuff like that funny. And, like, I don't like when comedians joke about, like, killing themselves either. And I'm like, well, what if they tried to kill themselves?
Then get the fuck out of the show,
and then-
bitch.
all you
and
should
then-
do is headbutt her right there.
I've never been more furious. And then she was like, yeah, I just, like, don't think that that's funny. And I was like, I literally told her, I was like, you might be in the wrong place right now.
Yeah, get the fuck out of my
I can't believe you
bubble,
paid for this. And then I'm not joking. Not 20 seconds later, Lucas McCrary was on stage and he started doing a very long bit about killing himself.
Hell yeah.
And it couldn't have been more perfect. So then I'm purposely laughing really hard at it.
Yeah.
And she's just like, you think this is funny? And I'm like, do you not hear the entire room laughing? And it was sold out. I mean, it was packed.
Yeah.
So it was like, you're the only one in here not having a good time. And then she was just like, congrats on your sobriety. And I went, uh-huh. And then I just walked upstairs. I was like, it's mind-blowing.
Yeah.
It's mind-blowing that somebody had the audacity to come up to me and then be like, I don't really like comedy. It's like, fuck off.
Right, yeah.
I don't know what you want.
It's like going to a porn shoot and saying you don't like fucking.
Yeah.
Dude, at least you didn't get flicked in your Adam's apple.
Did that happen?
The other day, dude, I was on a date. Got flicked in my Adam's apple by a girl that I barely know.
I mean, that was
what-
a fucking amazing
What
story.
does he fucking even do here, dude?
I literally told you I did
What?
not want to come today.
What?
He went, that's
That was
crazy.
What do you
incredible,
expect?
incredible, insightful insight. Yeah, I got flicked in the Adam's apple the other day from our friend's friend, dude. Cool. Cool, man.
Yo, I mean,
Whoa, dude. You know what, dude? Fuck it.
Yeah, you're a really good host, dude.
What happened, though? Hey, what
Dude,
happened?
come on, dude.
What
No,
happened?
nothing
What happened when
happened,
you got
dude.
flicked?
No, I'm going to sit here and I'm just going to stare at the ground. I didn't want to come. You guys woke me up. You broke into my house.
no, you were on a date. First of all, you show up with a date
unlocked.
that I've never met before in my fucking life.
Yeah.
This person sucks. Like, I'm just trying to talk to my friend. She's like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, to me, I'm like,
Who did that?
Who are you? You're like this little orange, little fucking skinny Oompa Loompa looking bitch that he's
Gary's
with.
date?
Yeah, dude. He literally, she looked like she got.
I'm not on the pod anymore.
All right.
Wow,
dude.
dude. Wow, dude. Dude, it's a transition. You fucking get on the mic, dude. Talk about this.
No, dude.
Like I kind of like
right,
that.
dude.
I mean, let him fucking
Somebody
lash
please
out.
go to his GoFundMe, dude. Get him his fucking
Don't.
his fucking trachea is broke. He got fucking flicked in the fucking goddamn throat by some fucking woman, dude. He threw a fit. He didn't even punch her, dude. So what are we even talking about it for?
God.
Anyways,
damn it.
what the little Oompa Loompa chick didn't like
Well,
that?
no, I mean, at first, until I literally started to be mean to her, dude. And I was like literally calling her like an orange person all the time. I was like, I don't know your name. I don't want to fucking know it. And she's like, oh my God, you're actually kind of funny. That's cool. And I was like, wow,
That's
dude.
the girl you brought?
Toxicity, brother.
That's the one he brought?
Toxicity, man. I swear to God, it did. I mean, you
couldn't even speak.
Dude, you were over there
Bobby's over here
Bro.
like, bubbly, boobly, my butthole, talking complete gibberish, dude. You were out of your fucking mind. in
Dude,
front
you're
of
literally
Ricky's car, dude.
yelling at everybody fucking losing hair by the minute, dude. Fucking freaking out, complaining about any little fucking thing that doesn't go your way. It's disgusting.
I don't want to
Thank you for bringing me back on the fucking mic. I love you.
don't want to play anymore.
You guys are my brothers, though. That's
Nah,
at the end of the
No,
day.
but for real, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. I posted a story and I was like, yeah, I went on the worst date of my life, dude, and this fucking girl was all hammered. And I was, I'm embellishing it because, you know, it's just for fucking shits and giggles. And she hits me up. And she's like, wow, you're so rude. I was like, hey, baby, look, I'm gonna follow you back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I unfollowed her afterward. After the date.
Yeah, he didn't set that up.
No, you literally stepped on that bit like Bobby stepped on that one during the Valerie Vaughn episode. I was gonna go fucking tell the story, and then Bobby's over here.
No. It was a great bit. It's just the way you just
because you stepped over in your little pointy Ace of Spades boots over there. Who'd you get those from? Did you get those from Jorge? Dude, did you get those from his drug dealer?
Conversation in the
Jesus
podcast.
Christ,
Hey, my
dude.
name's Gary Faust, and I went on this really terrible date. Like, dude,
Hey, timestamp that so we can erase that whole
Hey, you know,
part.
dude, just edit me out. Green screen me, dude. Fucking green screen.
Put a black box right around me, dude.
No, but
I'm not here. You guys don't have my right. You guys don't have my copyrights to put my face on this, dude.
back to getting your winter sucked by a guy, though.
Nice.
I heard rumors that Gary's just AI. He's not even a real person.
I mean,
I don't think you have to own.
I
the
would
rights
not
to
be
that.
shocked.
Actually, cottage cheese.
Actually,
Dude, don't bring me on the fucking podcast and interrupt everything I say.
Oh
Dude.
my
let's rip his chest open,
Can we,
dude.
I mean, dude, we're
No,
just
edit me
fucking
out.
with you, dude.
No, edit me out. I'm not.
Quit
I didn't want to be
crying.
here, dude.
Oh my
Quit
god!
crying,
I
dude.
told you,
See?
explanatory fucking.
Bobby's over here making shit up, dude.
No, I'm literally not.
Calling the love of my life. What are we doing here, dude? Come on, dude.
It was self tanner, dude. It was the first day of her self tanner. She's
Yeah,
not
it must have
orange.
been, yeah.
She was a
was just a
sweetheart,
fuck
dude.
up.
Maybe we'll circle back later and I can tell the
Sometimes,
story. But no, hey, no, interrupt me though. Yes, cool.
Sometimes on the self tanner, if you're like clapping old girl from behind, like they don't get the tanner all the way down the slit.
Right,
So
so
Yeah.
the
it's
butt crack's darker.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it
it's
is
fucking
crazy.
nuts, bro.
We've all been there.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
It happens to their lips too. Like the girl that you were on the date.
I'm
with,
literally
I mean,
gonna
you
watch
could-
that.
her fucking face was terrible, dude.
If you're watching this, sorry.
She's for sure gonna watch it. You kidding me?
She's probably not going to watch
She'll-
it. Like we're like what 40 minutes
Yeah,
in. She's probably not going to watch
Dude,
40
you have
full
no
minutes.
idea what you're talking about. You know how many women watch this fucking podcast and it's like we're like an hour in and they're like, "Well, you actually ended up saying this about me."
Oh my
We've
God,
had to
that
bleep out
happens a
so
lot.
many fucking names
That's hilarious.
for this motherfucker too. Remember that one episode you had to bleep like 14 names?
Hey,
Yeah.
you didn't though, but you didn't.
Speaking of which, yeah.
Oops, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, we got you, dude. We'll get that edit on it real quick, dude. Yeah, dude, and we're back.
He bleeped like 8 of them. Forgot about that.
All
Guys in
right.
Georgia, we had to cut out a whole bit because, well, I guess we can't talk about it.
Where's your
That's
Where's
so
your
good.
favorite spot to perform in the city?
I mean, the answer is mothership, but I just haven't done it that much.
What are we doing?
But you know, I mean, I did the weekly show at Creek. Creek's good. If Creek is good, it's good.
Yeah, if Creek's
but
good, it's
you
good.
know, for the most part, that's just where I am the most. But I don't know. I mean, it's easy to go with the mothership just because it's. I mean, it's literally
Yeah, it's built in.
perfect.
grounds.
Yeah, but
People go there to listen to fucking real comedy.
People fucking know what they're there for.
Yeah.
They're completely unoffendable. The room is literally designed perfectly for comedy. It's just,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
But, you know, you only get to go there every once in a while unless you're one of the ones.
Yeah, it's
So
like
we'll
a big
figure it
club.
out.
I think you're gonna be one of the ones, man. And I think you're fucking like triumphant, dog. You know what I mean? Like despite everything in the past, like being able to tell that, like that's what I want to say to viewers. Like we're not encouraging to be fuckheads and use drugs.
yeah,
You know what I
no.
mean? Like, but
Yeah.
it's possible to like have been there and been the worst at it and like get better. You know what I mean? So there's hope. There's hope.
Be better at
The
drugs.
worst at doing drugs? We're like the best at doing drugs. What do you mean?
I would say you guys see, I mean, every time I see you guys, not you necessarily, but like you two have both fucked up every time I see you. It might just be timing and place. I
Yeah.
mean, it is 2 p.m. on a Tuesday. So, I mean, maybe it's not, but,
Yeah.
but whatever. But
Hey, who's this guy? What
you
are
guys
doing?
seem, no, but
What,
wait.
you can't drink
Hey.
on a Tuesday? You can't drink on a Tuesday?
Wait for the back end. You guys both seem like you're doing very well.
No, I don't even. What do I even do?
I mean, you don't have custody of your kid, but but other
It's
than
not his
that,
fault, though, dude.
Nah,
Hey,
it's
I'm
not,
still
dude.
playing at local bars. It's
You
fine,
really
though.
you shouldn't
Hopefully it
talk
all
about
works
stuff
out.
you don't know about.
yeah, dude, that's actually really fucking hurtful, bro.
Yeah, dude, my house is empty. I heard it and I ignored it. Dude. Come on. Can I tell my bit about my fucking date now?
Yes,
Or are
yes,
we gonna be
yes.
amateurs?
No, let
I
him.
actually do want to hear, as long as
Jesus,
there's more
dude,
than like.
you gotta
I got-
get on board with what we're doing here.
Oh my God, just go tell the story.
All right, so this is what happened. I did a fucking. I'm a mess today, dude. I've gotten. I wasn't kidding. I've gotten 3 hours of sleep.
For 16 hours. We know, dude. Tell the goddamn story.
Step on it again. Step on it.
Yeah, I'll step on fucking all of it.
God, I wish this guy was drinking still, dude. Hey, Giorgio, can I smoke in here?
You got a Zen out there?
Hey, do you got a Zen pouch full?
I'm not kidding. I've gotten like 4 hours total of sleep in the past 2 days. I'm working on a big project.
Also, one of my biggest pet peeves when I do my podcast is when I keep starting to try to say something, and
He's the
one of my
he's the
buddies,
worst, dude.
and he's hilarious, my buddy, but he'll just like keep riffing about whatever we were just talking about, and then and it'll die down, and I'll be like, dude, the other day, and he'll be like, and then this happened, and I'm like, you motherfucker.
I've been doing it on purpose.
Oh, here we go. Now he's gonna act like he's a genius. I'm a genius. I'm doing everything on purpose. Yeah, I got arrested for littering on purpose. I lost my kid on purpose.
That's why my name's in the title.
Anyways,
All right, dude, what happened on the take? Because this shit's fun. Story is funny.
No, dude, I'm off the
Nah, it's funny as fuck, though.
No, come back to me in like a couple minutes. Dude.
All right.
Dude, what? You're kidding me. You're fucking joking.
No, dude, don't tell the flicking part. That's kind of gay. But
This is
the
raw
part
form.
about
That's the whole point of the fucking
I was gonna
thing.
say that seems like
mean,
it's the
get to the part
punchline.
where-
Dude, listen to him.
I just tell. Yeah, I wanna hear the story.
Please.
I am so delirious, dude. Yeah, dude, so I've gotten like 3 hours of sleep in the past 2 days.
I heard it was 4, but okay.
Who knows? Don't know how to count. So listen, this is
It
what
was 5
happened.
when I walked in.
You know Raza North.
Yeah.
How would you describe him? Just so I can preface this real quick.
Pakistani.
He's no, I mean
Pakistani? I mean, not wrong. I don't think.
no, I meant like what he does.
Not like Slumdog, but like he's a host of the game show where he went on them rubies.
Rubies.
Oh my goodness.
That's
I'm
what
in
he-
the pocket, fellas. I'm in the motherfucking pocket.
No. Okay, so Raza North is a guy. He has this YouTube channel. You know what I'm talking about?
I've seen the videos. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the only reason I want to make sure you know what I'm talking about. It's like a white wall video.
Yes, I've seen.
Blind dating by body. So I go in, and you did something similar with Leonardo.
Dad jokes.
I go in, I do this blind dating show, and I picked a chick. When I got there, and we looked at the shoes, and I asked a question. I figured out how I was going to eliminate all of them just to get the best possible outcome in terms of content, because I'm not going to date any of these girls. And by the end of it, and I can't totally tell like what happened because the video hasn't come out, but basically, by the end of it, one of the chicks I didn't pick, I ended up hollering at her. I went out on a date with her.
Wait. So, but it wasn't scripted who was going to win. You really got to choose?
No, none of that was scripted.
Oh, shit. See, I didn't know that. I thought it was scripted.
No.
Oh, so you legitimately took a shot in the dark.
Yeah, I fucking arranged it in a way that was going to be I was going to try to make it as funny as possible.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, it's pretty good. But anyway, so I went out with one of the chicks I didn't pick, right? Which, obviously I did that shit on purpose. Come on,
Yeah.
The chick you don't pick's the one that's going to fucking,
Genius.
It's chess, baby.
Come on, hey, we're playing 7D blackgammon. Anyway, so I meet her out for drinks, and when I go meet up with her, she's already half drunk, right? And I'm like, fuck. I immediately was like, God damn it. We go out. We end up over at Sunset. I'm wearing like a big ass fur coat. She's like, "You're such a douchebag," and I'm like, "Cool. I'm definitely getting laid." So we get fucking blitzed. We get fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
And she's cool. We're fucking bullshitting. We're like pretty similar, She's like, "Yeah, man, fucking my sugar daddy," and blah blah. And I'm like, "Fuck."
Y'all were comparing rosters?
We'll cut that.
Yeah, we got that. Has
he
to
has
be
to
cut.
legitimately cut that.
Giorgio, for real.
Giorgio. He had to sign.
That's
something.
I signed an NDA.
Yeah. So fucking
Whoa.
timestamp this whole shit. Yeah.
Oh my god. Damn, dude.
Yeah, we ain't just your run of the mill, buddy. This
No,
ain't just
I know, man.
Facebook stories around here. We're
I've had
living this shit, bud.
I've done a lot of weird shit sexually, but I've never had to sign a contract.
Oh.
Hey man, don't. It's early.
I'm just a gigolo.
But anyways, you're fucking on this date with no girl, and you know you're gonna get laid.
Oh yeah, so that's what I thought. I've been striking out lately, but so we get fucked up, and Bobby calls me, and he's like, "Hey, making no sense." And I'm like, "All right, cool, sounds good. I'll meet you over there." So we go over there. I walk in. We're hanging out. I'm talking to Bobby, and this girl who and you obviously know the situation, and I know who she is, but I'm not like super, super tight with her. She's an acquaintance. Walks up and just flicks me as hard as she can in my fucking Adam's apple. Oof. While I'm talking to him, out of nowhere.
That would have pissed me.
You didn't see her coming at all.
No, bro, she was over here somewhere. And I don't know about you, dude, but when anybody touches my face or my hair or my throat, my ears, it fucking I go into like a visceral, like see red type thing.
Yeah.
So like being touched to my face. When I was in Vegas with CJ kept touching my fucking hair. I tackled him through a fucking table. Like, I think he thought I was joking. I was like, no. And he's like, okay, I won't touch your face anymore. Yeah. So she flicks me my Adam's apple, and I'm all fucking pissed off. And this chick notices that. And look, honestly, she wasn't that annoying. I was juicing it up. You know what I'm saying? But she's like, okay, well, I'm gonna go hang out with my friends. So I'm like, no, let's go get a drink. We go to Higbee's, and that same chick ended up over there.
The one who flicked you.
Yeah, and the whole fucking night just went to shit, dude. It was just ridiculous.
Are you allowed to hit a woman if that happened? Like if you,
I don't know.
If she flicks you and then you just kind of react, do you think they would still be like, you're under arrest, unfortunately?
Yeah, I like
Probably,
unfortunately
right?
do think that is how it goes down.
I think the boys would be like, we don't want to do this, but we do technically
They have to, yeah.
You ever think though that like, you know, it's not necessarily in Texas. We still got gun rights and gun laws and shit like that. But you know, like some of the softer states, you know, the more liberal side of states, like how they're doing like weird laws and shit. Like what we think is like
in California, you can't shoot a home invader.
You can't shoot a home. Exactly.
Shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Perfect example. So like, at what point does it start like translating over to like, if a woman hits you, you fucking hit her back and you don't get into any trouble? Would California be a state that would possibly
like the equality thing?
like would that like kind of catch up? Because I think if you think about someone breaks in your fucking house and you shoot them, you can get in trouble for that in a state. That's fucking stupid.
Right.
Yeah.
That's dumb. That's fucking dumb, right? But just think, what if that's like a precursor to the shit to come against even more drastic? So if a woman hits you and you assault her back in any fucking state, you're going to jail.
Pretty much.
But what about if California, are they going to slowly transition? Like, that's an equality fight?
Well, they're definitely going to transition in California.
Zing, zang, zow, dude. We got them all day long.
Well, that's either something that would happen. Would that happen in a really liberal state for the state
Or would it happen in a really
equality, or would it
conservative
happen in a really
That's what I was
conservative
thinking,
state
too.
where it's like, I mean,
Cracking a
she
whip.
wasn't fucking behaving.
We can only hope for both.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, so the way that story ended, though, by the way, was I forgot the fucking ending of it. We're sitting there, and Bobby, I'm with the chick at Higbee's, and Bobby's right behind her, and he literally goes, "This chick sucks." And then that's when she was like, "All right, I'm going to go hang out with my
like,
friends."
yeah.
And she goes, "But can we still be friends after this?" I was like, "No, I'm not going to be friends with you."
What'd you tell her? You're like,
And then I got home and she called me at like 4 a.m. and we're talking on the phone. I'm like, all right, cool, see you later. And then when I hung up, I texted her and just said, unfollowed.
And then you actually unfollowed her on Instagram?
Yeah, and then I texted her the next day and I was like, hey, look, I wasn't trying to be rude or anything.
What was your intention?
hey, watch, hey, man's a genius.
Yeah.
It's
called the
hilarious,
It's the
dude.
worker. He's planting the seed.
She's a sweetheart, dude.
Yeah.
What's her name?
You know, I have like the beginning of your story. Similar. I went on the dating show they do at Creek. So
Hans.
they
Oh,
do.
yeah. It's
No,
on
it's
stage,
not
right?
Hans's
It's not
show,
Hans, okay.
but Colton runs it, and
Oh, yeah, he's my
he
roommate.
hosts it. And then there's a guy and 3 girls, or a girl and 3 guys. I was the guy. There were 3 girls, and the one I voted off first is the one I ended up sleeping with. But it's
This
same
is what
thing,
I'm talking.
though.
This guy gets it, dude.
Remember, dude, when
Heroin
when
addicts.
he walked in, you kept calling him Matt Rife. Now you're best
Yeah,
friends.
look at me now.
Yeah,
Now
dude. What do you
When I
even
didn't like
fucking
him, what are you
do?
talking
yeah,
about?
dude.
It's hot over here, dude.
Could you guys really tell? I'm kidding.
Georgia, can we open that window a little bit?
That winder?
Yeah, dude.
A kindred soul.
First time I ever saw Gary, you hosted his show at Sunset.
Oh my God.
Oh, that was fun. I didn't know you weren't a comic. And I was like, oh, this is a really bad comic. I didn't think you weren't funny, but you when you see somebody who doesn't do stand-up on stage, you can tell they don't do stand-up.
Oh, yeah. Well, I came out, the first thing I said, I was like, hey, I'm not a comic. That's why I said that, because I was
Yeah.
nervous as fuck.
I must have missed that part.
First time I've been on stage. Big empty house, dude.
Oh, you did good, dude. I'm glad you didn't just walk over that one, because that was the best thing of it all, dude.
Oh, it'll still be there.
Dude, I got an infected tattoo on my crotch.
Yeah, let me see it.
No,
dude.
you don't, for real?
Yeah, well, I don't
Where-
know if it's infected.
Is it infected?
Where'd you get it?
Can you see this, Georgia?
Where'd you get it done?
No, not the fucking Giorgio looked at it. He goes, can you see this, Giorgio? And he just looks at it.
Wait,
like,
let me
the
see.
camera, dude.
Let us see it.
The fucking camera, dude.
Let us see. Hey, let us see the infected part, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Well, it's, the top of it doesn't look that bad anymore.
The lines
Now
look.
it just
Dude, you look
looks
like
blown out.
fucking. You look like fucking Tweeter from fucking Varsity Blues right
Who
now. Dude.
did it? Where
Tweaker.
did
So
somebody?
actually, my buddy Brian Payne did this. He's
He's
actually,
Payne, dude. Shout out, big boy.
he's actually like a famous tattoo artist. He's really good, but he was blackout drunk. He's like, I don't think I should do this. I was like, hey, dude, Viva Las Vegas, fucking loser, let's do it.
All right.
But I was with fucking CJ and them out for that award show, and there were a bunch of porn stars and shit, and I wanted to just get a fucking the same thing he's got on his neck, dude.
Oh, the
Fucking,
Playboy Bunny.
The Playboy Bunny.
Oh, that jackal? That's what it looks like.
That
Dude.
vajankle, bro.
Yeah, the vajankle is a great word.
Dude, we're gonna start calling pussy vajankle.
Cheers, boys.
Something about it.
Yeah,
We're making t-shirts and bumper stickers.
yeah. I actually don't think it's infected anymore.
Does it hurt?
Yeah, dude, no one cares.
Well, I don't really have a feeling.
Hey, dude, really, honestly, really, no one cares.
All right, dude.
Cool, man. Check it out, dude. Check it out. Hey,
At least
check
it's a really good tattoo, though.
Dude, how about Matty Ross, dude?
I mean, it's been fucking amazing.
Dude, this is like one of the best podcasts we've ever done, I
yeah,
think.
for sure, dude.
Come
Come
on
back
with
whenever the
zangs.
fuck you want. If you want to come back, you know.
Yeah, we won't have Gary next time.
Whatever, dude.
We'll give us some real hard-hitting shit. How long have we been podcasting?
55.
Okay, we'll
Dude,
go-
you
we'll go
notice
with
how
the
he always does that? I hate it when he does that shit. How long have we been podcasting? Don't ask that, dude. Set a timer on your phone. Be a professional. Don't ask that.
You mean the guy that did 19 hours of editing, crammed in one fucking day, and got 4 hours of sleep, is going to tell me how to fucking organize my shit?
Did I get it done?
Did you? I'm actually curious. Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
how long have we been podcasting?
It is.
56 minutes.
Yeah, shit. What's on the agenda for you there, Matty? What you got coming up, dude? Are you just rocking a lot in town, or do you do outside gigs?
Yeah, I was just in Florida for like a week and a half.
Oh, that's right, you're a golfer,
I was
too.
in-
Pretty good
yeah,
golf. What's your
dude.
handicap?
I'm a 9 right now,
fuck, you better- I'm
so
about 15.
you know, I go back
Pretty
and
goddamn
forth.
good.
I go back and forth. Where like when I went to Florida the first day I was there, I shot a 92, and then the next 3 days I shot a 78 in like
Holy
3 days
shit.
in a row.
Damn,
so
bro.
it's like it goes back and forth. Where some days I'm good and some days I'm bad. But yeah.
Yeah, I ain't had that day where all of it's on the same page. Like one day I'll be dialed in putting, one day the short irons be just money, but I can never fucking put them together.
Yeah, that's how it goes. I love golf so fucking much.
I
It's
do
so
too,
lame.
dude.
It's so good though. It's the
It is
best.
fun.
You
Yeah,
ever
dude.
bowl, dude? You should come bowling with us sometime.
I would
dude.
go bowling.
Wednesday night, we're going bowling.
I can't say that I'm into bowling,
You
but
will
I'm
be
not.
once I teach you how to throw with the curve. You'll be
See,
fucking hooked.
the fucking that I'm.
Yeah.
That right,
Yeah.
and then
You got to shake its hand.
you got oh,
gotta turn your wrist over and shake its hand.
You just
But also too, those house balls aren't meant to break. They have a center block in the center that's just like a circle. Like the
Yeah.
ones that I got, the balls you can buy, they're like cones and they're hollowed out and they do different things and it makes them have like a hook rating. They'll snap at the back end or start early and level out. They're different shit.
You sound
There's-
like- no,
There's
but
science behind it.
You
bro.
sound like me talking about golf. I'll
It's
talk
the
about
same
like
thing.
it's like, well, yeah, your wedge, you're hitting your wedge fat because you don't have enough bounce on the bottom. You have
Yep.
you have a
You got
10
too far
degree.
from
You
your
need
stance.
14.
Yes.
Yeah, you need
Yeah.
all this, and people are like, what the
Once you
fuck
start
are you talking
understanding
about?
the dynamic, the science behind all that, like golf too, like, but then like I watch motherfuckers on TV where golf used to be boring to me, but now that I play, I watch this shit, I'm like, how are they doing that? Like, how has he cut it fucking, oh man.
I did not understand. I grew up my whole life. I mean, I went to private schools, I knew people playing golf. My high school had a golf team. I played basketball. I played all the sports when I was young, and then in high school I just played basketball. And I just never fucking understood the appeal of golf ever. Watching it sounded awful. Playing it is like whatever. Like, you know, like who gives a shit? But once you start playing it, you go, okay, this is fun. And then once you get even slightly decent at it,
Yeah.
you get addicted to it, and then you watch it, and it's like that. It's like watching LeBron James jump from the free throw line. You're like, how the fuck?
Dude, you can be having a shit piss round the entire day and hit one goddamn 7-iron 2
Yeah.
feet from the pin.
Keep
Yeah.
it coming back.
I'm
Yeah.
going pro.
Yeah,
I'm going pro.
100%.
Hey,
dude.
but you said you play basketball?
Yeah.
I'd D your ass up.
You
dude.
fucking-
I'll
don't
shut
stand
you
a
down,
fucking
dude.
chance.
I'll take that charge. I'll take that deck right to the face.
All
dude.
these
I'm,
fucking-
dude, I'm like a goddamn wall out there. So I'm on you like fucking shit.
I actually
on
believe
Boxing
that
out,
you
dude.
I can't play offense. I gotta play defense. I gotta hustle.
you seem dense. Like I feel like running in,
I get
like you know
rebounds
what I
like that.
mean?
I go elbows deep and
You
rebounds.
look like you
dude.
travel a lot.
Yeah.
They don't let me touch the ball.
You look like you travel, but nobody calls it because
Yeah.
they're kind of like, that's fine. You know what I mean?
Raindrop! You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Throwing,
yeah.
heaving up fucking bricks.
Well, sometimes people who don't know how to play basketball are the best at defense because you can't trick them because they don't know what you're faking to do.
Yeah.
Right.
So they like you'll like jab one way and they're just kind of like, I'm here. Yeah, they don't move.
We played the pickup game the other day at one of the little urban community centers down there with some of the French fellers, and I tell you what,
Australia.
some
What
of
a
them-
weird
some of them-
combination of
some,
things.
Some of them 14-year-old, 15-year-old boys, dude, those motherfuckers are going to the league. But Kyle I was playing against Kyle, and like we're the two white guys, only white guys, so we're gonna obviously pick like play against each other. And I don't really shoot the ball, but they gave me the ball on the game point, dude, and I jab step, crossover, fadeaway, fucking right in Kyle's eye. It was the only shot. I missed 47 fucking shots today, but that goddamn shot was nothing but net, and then all the black dudes went wild. Dude. Like,
God, dude.
Whoa, whoa, and I'm fucking in it, bro. I'm like, we're going to Sizzlers, bro. What's up with them 40s, baby? You know
Earlier, we were talking about how good heroin feels.
Hitting that cream money shot, baby.
With black guys watching? Are you kidding me?
Man.
Doing anything cool and having black guys be like, shit,
dude,
that feels just as good as
that
heroin.
white boy cold as fuck.
Yeah, I love black people, man.
Yeah, man, dude. Happy Black History Month.
Yeah. February.
Right. Shortest month. I wish it was a longer one.
Yeah.
Well, their wieners.
Hey, speak for yourself.
I think December.
December is the longest.
It's 31. I don't know.
Which one's 32? That May?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Guru.
All right.
Hey, man.
What just happened?
Hey, man, dude, relax.
That really
It's
upset him.
It's comedy.
Yeah.
Quit stepping on my story, dude.
Hey, dude, yeah.
What are you doing, dude?
It's been fun, boys.
Oh, yeah. Should we wrap it? Let's wrap it. Fuck.
Hey, you want to get out and get some heroin?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Let's go.
That's the fucking, please do not.
Well, Maddie, thanks for coming by, dude.
Thank you guys for having me.
Where can the people find you and all the fun folks looking you up? OnlyFans? You on OnlyFans?
No, I've been curious. I've
Because
thought
I'm going
about
to tell
it.
you, I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of female comics around these parts think you're quite the hot commode.
Yeah, you know,
Have
and
you
a
been
lot
getting
of
that? Have you been feeling that?
Not from them, mostly from the gay comics around here. That's a lot of what it is.
They're aggressive
And you know
out
what it
yonder.
is? I think it's just that they're saying it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
That's really what I think it is.
Are you bisexual?
No, I do have the
Neither
vibe
am I.
though. Yeah.
He said the vibe.
Yeah, the
I've had. I'm not to keep continuing the podcast.
Keep going, dude.
I've had 3 different women at different times of my life in bed after we've just had sex go, are you bisexual?
Oh, man.
It's happened multiple times.
Now, is that a compliment or is that a fucking...
I think it's a compliment
I think
these days.
I would like to think that it's a compliment, but I told my roommate that one time and he was like, maybe you fuck like a faggot. I don't know. I was like, I guess, it's an option. So, but yeah, so Matt Ross Comic on Instagram, Triple F Podcast on all the podcast stuff.
Triple F?
Yeah.
What's that stand for?
It kind of doesn't mean anything. Me and the 2 guys I do it with started it very hastily and just wanted to start doing it, and we literally just made that name up.
Triple F?
Yeah.
That's the way to do it, though. Just
Means fucking nothing, and then we just started putting episodes out. It does
It's
all
got more
right.
meaning than nether hours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, whatever, dude.
Well, what is your deal?
Nah,
What
that's
is your
cool,
deal,
man.
dude? What are you upset about?
Well, I'm not fine. What are you talking about?
You're just upset, dude.
Nah.
There's a lot of roasting today.
No, we're on our P's and Q's.
I hope that we're all friends still.
Oh, dude, I love you, man. You're my
I don't-
favorite person in this
Yeah,
room
no,
aside
I
from
had a fucking
Giorgio.
great
I
time.
quit.
What'd you quit, dude?
I mean, whatever, bro. Nobody fucking cares, dude. This thing has gone on for 3 hours. All right, just stop already.
Stop,
bro.
dude. Hey, 56 minutes.
Stop.
Chill.
You didn't even fucking
Hey,
really
how
tell
long
a
is the
real
podcast?
story.
Yeah, you didn't tell anything.
You're
dude.
delirious, man.
I literally told you guys to
Hey,
let
the
me
fact
sleep.
you said that the first time you saw him go up on stage, like, no, that was bad because he got off stage. He goes, I had the set of the night. I had the set of the night. I go, yeah, dude. You're the only one who've had a set yet. Like, relax, dude. Jesus Christ.
funny,
Anyways,
dude.
look. Appreciate Matty Ross coming, dude. Y'all come check
Thank
him out.
you guys
He'll
for
be in
having me.
Orlando with me on the 14th or on the 23rd and 24th of February. We'll be fucking laying track marks and fucking killing them down. You know what I'm saying? Maybe eat some bath salts, whatever. Give a shout out to my Bobby Flacco, my amazing co-host Gary Faust.
No, cut me out.
Still don't know what he's doing here, and and I'm Uncle Lazer, and thanks for joining another episode of My Drunk Uncle's podcast. Make sure you get your cat spayed and neutered. Shout out, Bob Barker.
Bye.